Shout out to everybody out there on White Street. You already know what it is. Salute to everybody.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. I've been telling y'all we were going to hop into more from Teeto Ceemos after I had him as my MVP on the Hennessy Cypher. If you guys didn't check that out, go peep it, even though I kind of just spoiled what my MVP was. But still go check it out because it was super dope. Do me a favor before we hop into this. Run the gauntlet. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Little bell notification guy. Something I want to say about this. This is a weird line that this took, right? Like, because he took MVP for me, right? Because he was talking that street shit. He had a good punchline flow. Like, everything was just gritty about it. It just resonated with me. My guy ends up, like, hitting me up. You know what I'm saying? Him and I chopped it up a little bit about the music. I told him, like, yo, I want to check out more from you. He just had an album drop. I believe it was in November 2020. Go check that shit out. This is actually off of that album. The visuals just dropped for this, so we're going to hop into it. But he sends this over. He's like, yeah, visuals are dropping for this. And it's like a love track. It's like a track for the shorties and shit like that. And I'm like, it's such a weird line to take. Like, you get MVP from the hard, gritty shit, and then it's like, we're going to dig in more. And it's like, here's something you're not going to like. So we're going to check it out. We're going to be as unbiased as possible while understanding that we're probably not the target audience for this. This is definitely going to end up being one for the ladies, according to him. But we can still appreciate that, right? We still use these types of tracks to get draws from ladies that are out of our fucking bracket. You know what I'm saying? So we're still here for it. You know what I'm saying? Let's hop into it without further ado. Hey. And I do believe we have the full visuals. It's the whole point of this, right? Yeah, so let's make it full screen. Hey. Turn it up. Alright, hold on. We're good. I think we're 12 seconds into this. We had a bitch twerking on the speedboat already. We in there!
Timeline hunting, bag is clean, baby, yo. She twerking on my phone, quarantine radio. She said, Tony, that's Tony with my brains. You ain't even trying to date me. I beg you, dear lane. Creeping.
You got a little personality into it. First thing that should stand out to you right away, this is not mixed and mastered well. It sounds like the vocal track and the audio track, like the beat, are just separate, right? Like, he could be standing in front of a radio with this playing with how it's mastered. With that being said, we're not going to hold that, you know, we'll put points on that in the end. We're not going to keep harping on that. I like that, even though this is more geared towards, I guess, a relationship style track, you know what I'm saying, that we are still getting that. He's still got that kind of like punchline setup flow to set up punch. I like that shit. You're going to get points from me every time that we get that, especially if you're genre bending with it. Like, I'm here for it. Plus, shout out to Shorty. Just respectfully, shout out to whoever that is.
Brains, you ain't even trying to date me. I beg you, dear lane. Creeping, I could tell you're funny from your tweets. I'm a OG. You know how I'm rolling in the streets. Sliding in the DMs of these baddies when I see them. How you riding shotgun, some European. 2020 X5, leaning in the BM. Your ex-man salty, anytime I see him. Guy, chop your L. I'm the captain now. She graduated. Guess who gave her the cap and gown? Now it's Bottega shoes, clutch Chanel bag. She posts about God, but let him know she got ass. It's more than the...
You know what this remind me of? This remind me of when Cassidy came out with Hotel. Like, how he still kept the same, like, kind of lyricism, the same kind of, like, gutter, like, punchline flow and shit like that. But it was obviously, you know what I'm saying, one of those for the relationships and shit like that. That's the vibe this is giving me. This is giving me Hotel vibes.
Come on, she say the right thing, know how to excite my kind. Ceemos.
I know you would believe it. I'm falling for you. There's no need to conceal it. You're feeling me too now.
This is weird because this is actually mixed really well, but his verse isn't. I don't know. Now it's got me wondering if that's intentional, or if this like was done and then sent to him to add his verse to it afterwards. Now it's confusing.
It's you that I wanna be with. I could be there by you. I'm always with you now. Check it, baby.
right, so that's a hit. That's a hit right off the bat. That hook is super captivating. I can already see people at the bar getting their drinks in, a little tipsy, getting grinded on while the Falling For You's come. Like, come on, the hook is a hit right off the bat. Let's go.
Falling for you. Falling for you, baby.
I know you heard it all before, baby girl, you did bust my brain, you got me shook. But this time we got time to shine, we could do it by the wrist, we could do it by the book. I'm trying to steal your heart, if you with it, let me hit you with the staff of a shepherd, I'm a crook. I'm trying to put twins.
Okay, I see a little wordplay in there, I see you.
The girl go sabi book, the boy go sabi cook. Hey, you know the level, me and you, we go soft die. Free your past, girl, forget about the rough life. You know me now, I'm a soft guy. And you not top babe, we go sabi chop life. So let me...
Alright, so the soft guy thing, right? This is pretty interesting, this is coming up here. The idea of living a soft life, I never really heard that come up. There are two times I've heard this come up. One is on mixtapes with Joe Budden, where he's basically talking about, like, if living a good life is being soft, then his goal is to make his whole family punks, right? The idea of getting out of the hood. So that's something that I've been familiar with, but the idea of, like, the soft life and stuff like that was probably commercialized for me via AKA from South Africa. So this is, like, it's just interesting how the terminology seems to spread and is, like, getting picked up and adapted in different places. I like it. I think the idea... I like the idea of promoting positivity around living a soft life. I think it's way better for the culture than the constant promoting thuggery and shit like that, because, like, promoting the streets and shit like that is dope if you're from the streets. The problem is when it becomes commercial, you have people that are not from the streets trying to emulate the streets because they think it's cool and get into situations and all. Anyway, this is not a deep dive on that. It was one bar. It triggered that line of thoughts to me. And it's just interesting, and I like to hear positive connotations revolving around shit like that. You feel me? And all right, let's go.
You know me now, I'm a soft guy. And you not top babe, we go sabi chop life. So let me put you on the soft level, always on time. Here's a rollie with the rough bezel. Just like booze, girl, you got me on the knock level. Penthouse cruise, let me love you on the top level. V.
I know you will believe.
He was hot. He was hot. I liked him a lot. This is a dope song. I liked it. I didn't think I was gonna like. I don't know if I didn't think I was gonna like it. I assumed it wasn't gonna be for me. I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought it was going to.
Falling for you. There's no need to conceal it. You're feeling me too now. It's you that I wanna be with. I could did by you. I'm always with you now. Check it, baby. Falling for you. Falling for you. Falling for you.
The melodicness of this hook is by far the MVP of this track. I'm sold 100% on this. I want to get drunk. I want to just have a cup of something and just be fucking chilling, getting a fucking Wally. Like, this joint puts me in a trance. As soon as he hits the second part of this hook, I'm in.
Falling for you. Falling for you. Falling for you. Falling for you.
Keep it respectful. Just give me a hashtag cakes down in the comment. Just one time, hashtag cakes, because we here for the music video.
Chike, Agada, Ceemos, yeah.
You're my significant other, you're my destiny. Falling for you, like say you said leg for me. You remind me of my Jeep, baby, SUV. This little saloon girl just was stressed.
Ew. You can tell he's old school too. I ain't heard a song fade out while the bars were still going in 10 years, my guy. It's been 10 years since I heard that on the mixtapes. Let's go. Oh, that's it? Alright. Shout out to everybody involved. This was a dope track. I like this. I'm glad we did it. We got the scorecard working? We do. We got the scorecard fixed. Let's switch it up. Let's make ourselves small. We small? We small. Alright, so we are up in the air. We're up in the air as far as being fans of these individuals. The way that it works on my channel, if you are new here, you gotta catch at least 3 of them on the channel. This is technically the very first solo Teeto Ceemos track that we have. So we're going to give my guy 1 for 1 on this. 1 for 1. We need 2 more to become fans of the channel. Target audience for this? I'm still going to say no. I'm going to keep it a no. Why? Because I don't believe that I'm the target audience for this. As much as I enjoyed the track, right? We're allowed to enjoy things that aren't necessarily for us. Don't get me started on that conversation. But no, I do believe this one is more geared towards commercial track. Number 1 has a lot of commercial viability, specifically with the melodic hook and shit like that. The actual content and, and things of that nature do feel like it's more geared towards relationships or the female listenership. Proper setting for this. I see this as a bar song. I think this is a great bar. If this comes on while I'm throwing drinks and shit like that, like I'm having a good time. I'm going to fucking two-step a little bit to it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Ghostwriter, I got no... actually, yeah, we did. We got the Cassidy vibes, right? We got the Cassidy vibes. Bars or lyrics. Wasn't nothing too crazy, but for the song that it was, it fit. I give it a 20 out of 25. I don't think this is... It would have been weird to go super lyrical on something like this, right? This is we're not here looking for hard bars on a commercial romance jam. Same thing with the delivery. Delivery was cool all around. I gave it a 20 out of 25. There's nothing that was like super amazing that would make you like go above and beyond that, but there's nothing bad about it either. It was a dope jam, you know what I'm saying? Beat selection, I'll give it 15 out of 15 for the purpose that it was supposed to do. It was good. Sound quality mixing, I'm going to take 3 points off. We'll give it a 12 out of 15 because of the first verse from Teeto was a little undermixed in my opinion. Effectiveness, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. This isn't something that, like, I hear this, I want to go jump and dive into anybody. This didn't make me want to go and listen to the rest of the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, this isn't the one that I would lead with in terms of this channel specifically. You know what I'm saying? This channel, we're here for the bars, we're here for the grittiness, you know what I'm saying? We're here for the boom bap shit. But for what it's worth, you're probably listening to this, depending on what it is that you seek out, probably scores much higher. And then enjoyability would have to be a 7 out of 7, which is a hit. I can see this getting radio play, ended bops. Overall, 80 out of 100. That's my score. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm dying. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go. We definitely digging into something harder next time.